Hey guys, it is Wednesday, April 14th, 2021. Sorry guys, I'm a bit frazzled. It's been a long morning so far. I got a long day of production. It is time for Free App Wednesdays. I got a quick one and I got to get back to work. Obviously, I am remote. I got a new remote set up. My audio is a little bit better when I am remote now. So let's see if we can get this. So real quick, check out my video series on PC specs and how it relates to music production. It's a 6-part series. There's a link in the description for the playlist. In the playlist, there are 2 versions: the old version from 2015, I think, and the new updated video series for 2021. So also there is a growing playlist for these live stream videos that I do, the free app videos that I bring you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to help you with your musical endeavors and adventures. There is a growing playlist in the description, so check that out also if you want to hear and check out some of the earlier videos and see what free plugins I've covered. So the free app this Wednesday is from a company called TB Pro Audio, and it is called mvMeter 2. So this is my go-to VU meter, especially for gain staging. It has a lot of functionality to it. Let's go through the interface real quick, and then I'll kind of talk about how I use it when I'm gain staging and how it really saves me time when I'm gain staging. So right up here you see reference level. The reference level by default is set to -18 dB. That is dBFS, which is dB full scale. If you don't know what that is, look into it, research it. I'm not going to explain that. So you can set your reference level right here. By default, it always opens at -18. There is a delay setting here, which I'm assuming is just the response time. If you want it delayed, you can have it delayed. I don't know why you would want it delayed, but you might want it delayed. All right, moving right down, we have right here where it says skin white. You can click on this and they actually have different skins. So you can change the look of the plugin, which is kind of cool if you're into that stuff. So we have all these different skins. Let's go back to the default. Down here where you see 100%, this is where you can change the size. So you can have it be 50% all the way up to 400. I'm not going to do that. Let's look at the 250. It is ginormous. It's off my screen. So I guess for higher resolution monitors, if you have 4K going on your computer, then that would work well for you. So right now we have it at 175 scale, 175%. So down here, when you start playing audio, whatever audio is going through this, you're gonna be seeing the current value and the max value. So if you're playing a sample or some kind of wave file, some audio source that's, let's say, 30 seconds long, at the 12-second mark might be the loudest part, and it'll keep that number here. So whatever the loudest decibel reading is, it always stays here, and then this is always changing, showing you the current decibel reading. With this view right here, you can actually change the view to see just 1 meter, because even if you have it on a stereo source, each side is not reading the exact same thing. It's not giving the exact same readout. But you can actually just switch it to see 1 meter if you want by clicking these double arrows right here. moving right along. Right here, you can choose if it's in stereo mode or mid-side mode, and you see a nice indication by the icon telling you what mode it's in. Down here, we have your trim levels where you can boost or attenuate levels. You could turn them down. And this chain allows you to unchain or chain the two sides as far as the readings. Now, right here where it says VU, if you click on that, you have this drop-down menu, and it shows you all these different modes that you could put it in. Read modes if you want to read the peak, if you want to read the RMS, RMS plus 3, EBU ML, EBU SL, VU, and PPM. Right? So you have different monitor modes. I'm usually in VU mode, and it's usually pretty accurate. Now, the one trick that this thing has that I wasn't aware of is this button right here, this inconspicuous looking button. So this is where it helps me with my workflow when I'm gain staging. So what I do is, the way I do it is, once I'm ready to gain stage, I usually have all my audio with the initial processing frozen, so I have solid audio files going from start to finish, right? When I'm done all the editing and the toning, and it's time to start gain staging and start the mixing, start setting levels, and start seeing what we have with the levels and if we have any problems. So what I do is I'll play the audio, but I'm gonna apply the VMeter to the actual wave file, the clips in the project timeline. And when I apply it that way, I'm not messing with anything on the actual the insert slots of each channel. I want it directly on the clip because I want it to affect the clip, which is the source, and not affecting anything in the plugin chain. I don't want the effect there because I'm going to be using it to change volume levels. So I would assign this to the clip as a clip effect, the audio clip. Then you play it straight through, or if it's very long, I would assume, or I would just say, play the loudest part into a quieter part so that it reads what the loudest peak is going to be as far as VU is concerned. Once you get that, it's going to show what the max level is. So if it shows that it's a max level of +3, you go ahead and you hit this button, and it's going to automatically trim -3, so that when that audio source hits its loudest mark, it's going to always max out at 0 dB. But also remember, I'm doing this with a reference level of 18 dB FS. Like I said, look that up. I'm not going to explain what that means. So basically, I'm automatically trimming, or sometimes you'll have to boost. So if you play the audio source and it's at -10 at its loudest point, if you hit this button, it's an automatic makeup gain button, I guess. That's gonna make up what's needed to bring it to 0. It's gonna adjust the gain of your source to bring it to 0, so that at the max level of that audio clip, it'll always hit 0 exactly. So if your audio source maxes out at -10 dB, once you hit this button, it's going to automatically add 10 dB right here with this knob to make sure that at the max level, your audio source will be at 0. So that's how I use it to gain stage quickly, especially when you have a multi-track mix. So I'll just load them up on all the stem audio clips, play it at the loudest part, or just play it all the way through so that it grabs what the loudest peak is for each audio file. Then I pull each one up and hit this button, and it will either boost it or trim it to make sure that the max level of that audio clip is at 0 dB. So that's it for the video, guys. Check out mvMeter 2. Link is in the description. It's a very great tool to have, not just for what I use it for mainly, but just to monitor your levels overall when you're tracking, when you're mixing, gain staging, and of course when you're mastering. So that was it. Thanks for checking out the video. I'll be back on Friday for Free App Fridays. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, you'll see me in the next video.